Bingo. Bell notifications when we have important people, much like today's feature artist. We're talking about Venessa McLean. Why not subscribe? Become part of the family. We call it the noise here at Galaxy, simply because you do have a voice and we listen. We do. One person can make a difference. Really, really can. You know what to do with the thummy thing? Like us. Get epileptic with it. Like us a lot. In the meantime, let's kick off the show. Here's Venessa McLean and Crazy Love here at Galaxy. How are we feeling, Vanessa? You right?
Yeah.
Nice.
Good.
Nice. I used to be a stand-up comedian, so if you find yourself laughing sometimes through this, I'll apologise now, okay?
All right. I have been laughing.
Yeah, I always look like this.
You got to be happy.
Well, you know, I've got the perfect face for radio, apparently.
Hi, Denroy Morgan Jr. Nice to have you on the show.
Really? Denroy Morgan Jr. Nice to have you on board, brother man. It really is. Francesca, hello, Francesca. Nice to have you on board as well. Let me get this up. I'm a little bit of a technological handicap. I am. Glenn Erb is joining us as well. Nice to have you on board. David Kranz is back. Nice to have you on board, David. It really is. Mysterious Four Others. That CC Critter is there. Dave Michael is joining us as well. Nice. So we're starting to get into it this morning. We really, really are. Vanessa, what's the temperature over there right now?
It's cold. I haven't really checked the quote-unquote temperature, but all I know is I've not seen the sun since I've come here. And it's overcast, dark, and rainy. It's raining and it's cold.
You're in England, of course. Nothing new. Yeah.
The difference with, like, in the Adirondacks, you see the sun. It could be below 20. You go out, the sun will be there.
Yep.
It's cold, but you get to see sunlight.
Yep, I get it, believe me. Honestly, I spent a couple of years in the UK, so I know exactly what the what the weather's like. I really, really do.
Yeah.
Yes. It could be better. It really could be better. Jimmy Piano is joining us as well. Nice to have you on board, Jimmy. Welcome back. It's an absolute pleasure to have you, my friend. Looking forward to new stuff from you. And Happy New Year to everybody that's watching right now. So if I haven't wished you Happy New Year before, covered it, got it done. Gosh, dear oh dear. And as we go through this, Vanessa, I'll give you little bits of stats, information, possible questions that people have asked. So we'll get her underway. That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and today we're talking to Venessa McLean coming out of, well, I thought it was New York, to be honest with you, but apparently totally different place altogether. We're all the way over in the UK. Welcome to Galaxy, Vanessa.
Thank you for having me. I just want to say a wonderful good night to all the fans out there and thank them so much for being a part of this show.
Well, I got to say thank you, especially for staying up so late in the UK. Which part of the UK are you in?
I'm in Essex.
Okay. Yep, not a bad place. Believe me, I've been there a couple of times. I've had a look around. So, would rather be there in the summertime, though, I've got to be honest. Really.
Yeah, it's nice here in the summer.
Yeah, it is. But no, you can have it in the winter. It's fine, believe me, it's all that in a bag of chips. But Vanessa, absolutely elated to meet you. I really, really am. And since we've been playing your music, a lot of people have been taking notice. Now, got to be honest, we're in every English-speaking country in the world, and some that aren't. Now, I don't know how that works, but I'm going to take it anyway. I really am. So we'll give you a little bit of information as we go along. We opened up the show with Crazy Love, so I think it would be remiss of me, Vanessa, if I didn't say, tell me a little bit about this track.
Well, Crazy Love is, perhaps I should have called it Forbidden Love. Crazy Love is about people from very different backgrounds who find themselves in love to the awe and wonder and possibly ridicule of others. But it may be a Christian and a Muslim, or a Christian and a Rasta, or there's a large age difference between the people, or they may be from different worlds, different parts of the world. So, people think people are different, but love makes us similar, So that Crazy Love is about all of the or it could be someone from what is quote unquote upper class, and the other person's from a more humble society, but all the loving between them just causes a lot of up hoorah and uproar. So that's why it's called Crazy Love, and all the drama going on in it. It's just about that, and love is a treasure. So when it gets uncovered, just be prepared for there always to be a fight. Have you ever seen a treasure unearthed? There's always going to be a fight over it. And love can be like that sometimes, because in a world that is filled with so much hate, where there is love sometimes, I wonder if it's not the norm anymore. What is the norm? Is it not the norm for people to be in love? Whether they seem to be different to you, people don't know under the quiet what people have in common. They may have music in common.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I get it. I really do. Sharon Marie White, nice to have you with us. It really, really is. Vanessa, believe me, Sharon was the interview that we were doing just prior to meeting up with you. And, of course, Sharon's been a Galaxy member for a number of years now. So we got
Hi, Sharon.
A lot of respect for Sharon. Now, she's at 25 below degrees right now.
Ooh.
Yeah. She can have that, really. I don't want it. Not at all. Believe me.
Come on, you gotta have a little of it.
No.
You can't just leave us alone with it.
I did my time in the snow. I used to work in a radio station called 2XO in the snow. No, I did that. Done that.
It's so like you did your time like you were in jail.
Kind of felt that way, to be very honest with you. It really did. Being stuck on top of the
like
mountain.
when you're trapped in the cold.
Yeah, no, you can have it, really. And to be very honest with you, we're heading to a warmer climate in the next couple of months. I'm going to talk to you about that very, very shortly. You may have heard of the country. It's called India.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're opening up new radio stations over there over the next number of months.
Wonderful.
And I'm going to have a little talk to you about that. But straight away off the bat, knowing that, and knowing that we are going to be opening up new stations over there, I'm going to ask you straight away, would you mind if I added your music to their playlist over there?
Oh, definitely. I think they would love it, and I would be so honored to be have my music being played in India. I've got loads of Indian friends. I think she might be tuned in. Like I got Bhumika, Simrit. I just want to say hi to them, actually, and to know that my music's gonna be played in India. That would definitely be a very wonderful thing to me. Well, very wonderful thing.
I'm going to be straight up with you. Within the next couple of months, in Bangalore, we're going to be launching Radio GLI, and that's the first, primarily, of 10 around the country of India, and believe me, it's going to be fun. Places like Delhi and Mumbai and Goa, and the list just goes on and on
That's
and on.
Reggae GOI. Is that an app?
I'm sorry?
Is it going to be like an app?
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's going to be like an app. You be able to get the QR code and log in as well. You know what I mean? But even though they will be Galaxy-style radio stations, they'll also be individual radio stations. You know what I mean? So,
Ooh, I see.
so they'll what you hear on this radio station here in New Zealand, you will hear pretty much like McDonald's. You go to McDonald's, you get the same everywhere in the world.
Yeah.
Same with us here in New Zealand and around the world, believe me. And India is not the first country or the last country that we're going to be expanding into. We have a number of others after India, but right now it's the
exciting times.
It's the biggest
Very
project.
exciting. I'm so happy to know that that you are a part of promoting the Jamaican culture. We're so grateful as a people. I would call you a reggae ambassador. I'm so happy and so thankful of you. As I often say to my people that from being in music, I wouldn't say, let me use the word overjoyed. I was overjoyed at the reception of my culture and to see how much love and how much effort people put into promoting the Jamaican culture and keeping it alive around the world. I'm so thankful to persons like yourself and all the crew of the Galaxy FM. I'm so thankful to you for spreading our culture, because we don't know how else the culture would get out there. We're a tiny island with a large culture, and you know how that goes. We really need persons like yourself to continue with the culture.
Vanessa, let me tell you something. Here at Galaxy, we're very, very religious about one thing. It's about our image, right? So we only play the best indie artists in the world, literally. And you're right there. You are right in there. So believe me, I got to welcome you not only to the Galaxy family, but I'm so very, very humbled to meet you. I really am. Got to say hi to Jaco, who's joining us. Sean Simpson also joining us. Nice to have you on board, darling. It really is. Christine Clifford is also in there. Sonny Morgan. Nice to have Sonny Morgan joining us as well. Believe me, it's an absolutely brilliant show today. And we're talking to Venessa McLean. Life Goes On, Vanessa. Tell me a little bit about this track. I absolutely love it.
That song is all about COVID without saying the word. I wrote it during the COVID, but basically the song is about no matter what you're going through. Apart, COVID was a dark time in the world, but just to know that life always survives whatever doom and gloom.
So right.
It's a message to the globe, and it's a message to you as an individual. Just know that life goes on no matter what you're going through. Life is sweet. You're gonna survive. You're gonna make it.
Very, very cool. You're right here, joining us live with Venessa McLean, coming out of the UK. She's in that place, yes. Anyway, you're right here at Galaxy. Here's Life Goes On. Dear. Gosh, it's hot in here. How many countries are tuned in right now? 158 countries. Not bad. Okay. 158 countries are tuned in.
Ooh, that's a lot.
Oh, you're a star. You're a superstar, believe me. 6,345 cities around the world.
Wow.
That's not bad.
Massive exposure, massive.
Well, I tell you what, the number you really want is the one I'll give you at the end of this, because it's still going up as we speak. But now, to be honest, I don't know whether there's one person or 10 people listening, but it's the IP addresses from the computers that are hooking in through the internet, yes. Right? So, and being a lawyer, you'd understand that. You know what I mean? So,
yeah. The algorithms are going.
Yeah. So I'll give you that number at the end of it, and believe me, Vanessa, I think you'll be astounded. Okay? I really do. Me, myself, the truth is, when we first started doing this, Barbara and I were getting drunk. Okay? We would...
That'd be happy!
Well, we had a Monday night party show, and we were getting sourced on here, but the whole deal was that the board and the bosses didn't think it was good for our image, right?
Naughty.
We were very naughty. We really were very naughty. But the thing was, we were getting people on Skype to come and join us, and it didn't matter in the world where you were. They were having a party with us and getting drunk, and, well, some things got a little out of hand, I must admit. But the bosses and the board and everything thought that the idea of doing the Skype thing was a great idea, right?
Because, a lot of people don't keep the Skype anymore.
No, I know.
But Skype was one of the first things that were around, and it works better than some of the other new ones, especially on the live, on the internet, it works quite well. So
exactly.
Why not?
Exactly. And it's one of the few that you get a good picture with, to be very honest with you. But yeah, the bosses thought it was a great idea to do that, but they wanted us to not get drunk on there. So they said, come up with a new idea.
Well, you could drink healthy juice. You could have cranberry, orange, fruit punch,
Nah.
You could have nice lifestyle juices.
Nah. Coffee. I'm allowed coffee.
That keeps you awake.
Yeah.
And orange juice will give you vitamin C.
Yeah, literally. But having said that, we decided to interview artists, you know what I mean? And independent artists much like yourself. And, well, to be honest, Barbara and I thought within the first year or so, we might be lucky to have 10 people. Yeah. we had that in the first couple of minutes. Literally. Right now we're up in the millions.
Woo!
That, ooh, down just a little bit, please. Yeah, thanks. Ooh, blow my eardrums. Guys, come on, be nice to me. You're right, you're at galaxy107fm, and today we're talking to Venessa McLean. I think I remember your father back in the day.
Oh!
That's going back
You
a bit.
remember the guitar guy?
Yeah, I do. Believe me, I've been in the game a long time. I really, really have. And I've worked not only with some of the best artists from around the world, but I've worked in some of the best recording studios as well. So not only radio stations, front of house, working with bands, working in recording studios, somewhere along the way.
A lot of experience in the industry.
Yes.
Are you going to be writing a book?
No, not personally.
Not this week, but eventually we'd like to see some more of that from you, with all the experience.
I tell you what, just recently Barbara's been talking to about 4 or 5 different companies that want to do documentaries about us.
Yes, at least the documentary that will do.
Yeah, believe me, it's quite true. It really, really is, because again, big things are happening in India, if you know what I mean, and these guys are just falling all over themselves right now, saying, "Hey, listen, we want to do
India would be so grateful, I'm sure, for this station, and what it will bring to India. It sounds like such an exciting venture, especially now India is on top of their technology, and the economy there is doing wonders, and they have a very large diaspora as well. So what gets into India gets global.
Exactly, and of course. Our very first radio station is going to be, would you believe, in Silicon Valley of India, Bangalore, you know what I mean? So, which literally is a targeted move, it really, really is, because that's where all the smart people are right from the start,
Yeah, the tech people are in India.
Exactly, get all the techos on board and get all your equipment up and running, humming like a hummingbird, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, doing it the right way right from the start. So, I think it's great at the same time, I get to expose much to the rest of the Indian communities around India music that they haven't heard before. You know what I mean? And
Yes.
that really, really is exciting because now I can release your music to a whole new audience, and believe me, you never
Fan
know.
base, a whole new fan base.
Exactly
Yeah.
that. Exactly that.
And it's Reggae Month, by the way. I just want to say happy Reggae Month to the entire world right now. February is Reggae Month, so we have a lot of festivities going on in the island of Jamaica, you know, celebrating Bob Marley and the Reggae Month.
Exactly. Now, you know something, and I'm going to be straight up with you. I met Bob Marley back in the day. Way back in the day. He came to New Zealand, did a show. And I was lucky enough to be on the crew and met him in the green room at the back. And wasn't so long after that, I think he got shot at some stage.
Ooh, dear, that was such a sad event, isn't it?
Yes, yeah, it was.
So sad.
Yeah, it was just...
I always say where there's love, there's darkness that comes in, you know.
Exactly. But
So that was another example of them trying to put the light up. But even when you put Bob Marley in the soil, I mean, he is still alive through his music, you know. There's nothing you could do to extinguish him. He will never die. He's the king of reggae for a reason.
exactly that.
He's just resting in power.
You're quite right, absolutely, and I'm 100% behind you on that. I really, really am. At the same time, you know, he changed a whole country here in New Zealand. There's a whole people here, the native New Zealanders are called the Maori, right? And they adopted...
Maori?
Yes, and they adopted...
I got the young miss that tore the paper up the other day.
But,
I was helping to I shared quite a few things with the young miss the other day, and when she started to doing the haka, what a brave girl she is.
absolutely.
What a brave girl. I have so much respect for her.
Well, you know
There was
something?
just fire in her eyes.
That's what our peoples are like here in New Zealand. We're a very placid people till he upset us, of course, and then we, you know, things change.
Well, they thought she was playing until they saw that she was then that got global. That was something else.
Mhm.
The whole world was behind her.
Mhm.
You know, the globe.
Absolutely. Well, I tell you what, we here in New Zealand, we absolutely love our Indigenous folks. We really, really do. Here's something else that may or may not impress you. I know your stance on women's rights. Now, I'm 100% behind women's rights. We here in New Zealand are the birthplace of the suffragettes. We love equality here in New
Ooh,
Zealand.
the suffragettes,
You know,
those girls, and the stuff they got up to.
absolutely. You know,
Yeah.
but you know, we here in New Zealand, we absolutely get behind 100% equality. You know what I mean? And well, I'm not too sure that it's too equal here at work because all my bosses are females, and I got to do what I'm told.
I could see. I could see. You know, that is all girl power to you.
Yeah,
That you're enjoying girl power.
well, you know, there's 4 guys and there's 7 females in this station. You know what I mean? So we're a little, we're outweighed, to be very honest with you, but it works. You know what
works,
I mean? It
because,
works.
you know, I guess the ladies have it, and for me, I just believe in equality of both genders. You know, that you know we must have equal rights and treat each other with respect. And you know, we've come a long way in terms of rights as a world. And speaking about Bob Marley and an indigenous religion, the Rastafari is speaking about women who are, you know, minority rights. So as a world, we just got to be careful to know how far we have come to build all the system of rights for women, for minority religions, for, you know, persons, you know, like the Maoris. So we want to keep that around and keep all the good things we've done. We don't want to backslide as a world to where we should not, you know, to where we come from.
You're quite right. You really, really are. In the meantime, Vanessa, I've got to ask you about my story. Now, I know my story. Tell me about my story.
My story is people is I could hear, like, I got a few the media personalities globally, and I could hear when they play it, I could hear them choking up, and because it tells a long tale of me, because I have really struggled being a female who, I had my daughter at an early age, and I dropped out of school, and I had to basically fight, because I had to fight to get my life back on track. And I've in the song, I suffer from something being over helpful. I could say, I don't know if I'm too helpful, but there are some people that they really hate people who are kind. And I've met upon some of those people in my life who have, they're very criticizing, they're not kind, and when your kindness becomes a light, they try to throw water on it. And it's just a lot of struggle, like I dropped out of school, but I eventually went on to do a master's degree in law, and it was all a struggle and all a fight, to get to where I've gotten today. So my story, kind of captures, because as a girl in the Caribbean that dropped out of school, people don't believe in you anymore. You find you're abandoned at some stage in your life, and I had to really fight to get my life back on track. So that was what that song is about.
You're right here at Galaxy, joined live by Venessa McLean. My story. Gosh, it's hot in here. It really is.
You'd be happy for the heat?
Oh, yeah.
I'm not so lucky.
Yeah, well, it may be 27 degrees outside, but add another 15 degrees with all the computers inside here, and it's very, very warm. It really, really is.
Sammy, darling.
Sammy Silvera is back. Nice to have you on board, Sammy. Also, Franco Nanucci. Hello, brother man. How are you? How's Rock? I haven't heard from him for a long time, so maybe you might pass on our festive season greetings to him. Happy 25, and get in touch with us. We'd love to see if he's got any new work. Of course, we're talking about Rock Flowers, and he was one of the first artists at the IIMF in India. So very, very proud of that young man.
We have Gabe.
Dave Criminal.
I got Lady Boss from out of Scotland. She's one of my fans. She said she was laughing at that crazy love. She wanted to know what was going on in that song. She wanted more details than I was giving. She just texted me on the Facebook Messenger. One of my fans. She's a Lady Boss from out of Scotland. Another lady who does a lot for the reggae music as well,
Very cool.
Promoting arts and so on. She's one of my fans.
Well, say welcome to the show from me. And let her know that my mother comes from Edinburgh. Okay, so.
Ooh! Alrighty. When you get back on, you can say hi to the Lady Boss.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'll do that for sure. Absolutely. And gosh, it's hot in here. Have we got the air conditioning working?
Oh, poor Grant.
Yeah.
Oh, poor
Kiwi
Grant.
air conditioning here, of
Yeah.
course. We're up to that new stuff. It's called Open the Window.
It's the equipment that you've got around you. They generate heat. There's so many computers and stuff.
Yeah.
Light and the light in the corner there.
Oh,
You've done it. Put out heat.
I usually have another one going as well at the moment, but enough. Julia Riccioni is joining us. Nice to have you on board. It really, really is, and I'm looking forward to meeting you for an interview in the very, very near future. I think you've been watching a few of these, just doing a little research. What's that DJ all about, really? I'm sure of it. People do that. Marion Peterson is watching. Nice to have you on board, Marion. Sammy Suravia. Gabe Shulman. Gabe, love you, brother, man. I really, really do. I've had the boys in production do a little work on a couple of your songs with your voiceover. I'll get Barbara to send it to you. That's right. You got to turn the mic on to make it work, Grant. Come on. You know better than that. Today we're talking to Venessa McLean. And Vanessa, we've got to say hi to Lady Boss coming out of Scotland as well. Nice to have you on board. It really, really is. Welcome to the show. And you never know, you might from time to time want to hook in with some more of ours. And we absolutely encourage that. So welcome, and always a pleasure to have a fan of Vanessa's joining us as well. It really, really is. Now, having said that, I do have to ask you, Vanessa, a young lady coming out of Toronto in Canada is asking, her name is Paula, by the way, as a fan, how do we get hold of you? Are you on Facebook? Are you an
I'm on Facebook. I'm not Van, I'm VENESSA Venessa McLean. I'm on Instagram, Venessa McLean Music. All my social media is on the VENESSA and that's my name, you know, Venessa McLean. You can get me on all. I'm very responsive on all those social media. And if you want to see I'm on all the online download platforms as well. You can find my music on all of them.
Very, very cool. Now, at the same time, if somebody does get hold of you, do you respond?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm having my new single coming out on the 13th. I think you've got that track as well. It's called Missing You. And that one's available on all those platforms as well, you know. So I do respond to all my inquiries, any texting, anything. I respond pretty quickly as well as I can.
Yeah.
I'm very, very responsive on the social media. You can follow my page as well. I'm the administrator of a Jamaica Music News Group that helps, you know, artists and disc jockeys and promoting of, you know, anybody who promotes our culture from around the world. I feature them in the group. The group is not about me. It's about helping others who are part of the reggae fraternity, who promote our culture and who are artists as well.
Now, Vanessa, a young man coming out of Port Moresby in Papua New Guinea is saying, do you have a merch store? Can I buy a T-shirt, a cap and a koozie?
I'm going to get a merchandise store up pretty soon. I haven't done so yet, but soon I will.
Well,
but now I just got the music on the, you know, the Apple download and the iTunes, and for now, you know.
Well, I tell you what, when you do, keep me in mind. Pass me
I
down.
definitely will send for the crew.
Yeah, pass me down a T-shirt, and you know, I'd be more than honoured to wear your brand while I'm doing these interviews and stuff like that. Because believe me, I don't know how it works, but people seem to find out and go and have a look on the interwebby while I'm doing it. They've even told me this. You know, I've been watching your interview, gone and bought a TV, gone online, bought myself a cap and a koozie and even a guitar pick at some strange place. You know what I mean? So it does work. And today, of course, Lightning Rod is, you know, featuring. So well done, Lightning. Having said that, soft love. I'm always partial to a bit of soft love.
Well, you in the studio right now with all them ladies, huh? You see him, I'm hot, and they'll be like, oh dear. Oh.
Yeah, but not one of them's doing this with any fans for me, you know.
He's asking for fans, girl. Come on, ladies.
Yeah, come on. Bring it on.
Come on. So soft love is all about a softer home, husband and wife, a man and woman, having a very romantic, soft, you know, to each other, because the children live what they learn. And people are better when they're in love. So it's about soft love. And the story is about a guy who is shy, but he's you know, the girl can't stay away from him because it's about a man who is soft to an assertive female, you know. Nothing makes an assertive female more submissive than a man who is tender and soft towards her.
I'm going to keep that in mind. Maybe I'll learn something about my wife right now. You're right here at Galaxy, joined live by Venessa McLean and Soft Love. Oh, dear. Gosh.
Fading in and out.
Gabe Shulman is joining us, and he goes, yes, absolutely, absolutely, Gabe. Love your work. I really, really do. And of course, Vanessa, next time you're anywhere near a recordable microphone, 58, how would you like to do me a couple of voice drops saying, hi, it's Vanessa?
Oh, I will send you some. Well, I usually use my laptop to do them, unless I go into a studio. But usually I do the jingles via the laptop. So should I say Grant Fuller or Galaxy FM, or how should I do them? What name?
Galaxy FM. Be original, you know, do whatever you want to do, just drop in Galaxy FM at some stage, through it.
Alrighty. Okay,
Okay.
Galaxy FM.
You see, if we tell you what to say, then it all comes out the same.
No, I'm going to do it my way, but your name is Grant Fuller, isn't it?
Grant Reed.
Grant Reed.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you just use Grant and
DJ Grant.
DJ Grant.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I wanted to get. Your DJ Grant.
Yeah. Everybody in the world knows me as DJ Grant.
DJ Grant. Yeah.
Okay.
So we like to use the name that people are known as in the jingles.
Yeah. Believe me. I think a couple of police officers pulled me over the other day and went, it's DJ Grant.
Can we have some music, please?
That's right. Yeah, no, we actually do a bit of work with the local constabulary, if you know what I mean. So,
They do such an important job.
They do.
We could live without the law keepers. No matter what we say about them, we need them.
They're the first person that everybody goes running to.
A tough job.
Yep.
Tough job.
Yeah, I wouldn't like to do it for quids.
Oh no, I wouldn't. I couldn't do their job.
No, not at all. I have a lot of respect for anybody in those services. You know,
A lot. I couldn't do their job. They do a lot.
Yes, ma'am. We've got Ghetto Sound coming up, and after that we'll wrap it up. But don't go anywhere, because I do want to talk to you. I would like to put you into a magazine, if that's okay.
Oh, great! I'd like you to play "Missing You," though. That's the new thing. You would be the first to play it. It comes out on the 13th.
I don't think we have it.
Oh no, it should be there.
No, we've only got what's...
Oh, it's okay. I guess...
That. I'm going to get this right sooner or later. Gosh, I was a little slow off the mark there, to be very honest with you. I would love to play it. Let me just have a quick look into the...
crystal ball.
Yeah, we'll go and have a look in the vault here of information that we have and see if we do have Missing You. If so, I will certainly be more than happy to put it in. Really, really will. No, we don't.
Ooh,
No, we
I don't know
don't.
what happened.
Yeah. All we have here is Crazy Love, Life Goes On, My Story, is Soft Love, which we've just played, and we've got the last one that we're going to play now, which is Ghetto Sound.
That's a very important one anyway.
Yeah.
People can go look for the Missing You. It will be out. It's not out as yet. Anyway.
Well, I'll tell you what, I wouldn't mind you sending it through to me so that I can start rotating it here as well.
Yeah, I will do.
Brilliant, because got to be honest with you, Vanessa, we absolutely love your work, and, well, I'm going to ask you, if there is new stuff coming in the near future, will you continue to send it to us? Can we continue to promote you?
Oh, yeah.
Brilliant, because we absolutely do enjoy your work, we really do. Now, want to talk about this Stopper Rhythmica. Tell me about this person, because believe me,
Stopper the Rhythmica is like my brother. What a blessed day when I was introduced to him. It was by a radio disc jockey. He asked me to do, he sent me this rhythm and he said, could you write the song? And in an hour I was done writing my part. And I'm like, but you're a radio disc jockey. I didn't know you're a rapper as well, because I put so much work in it because he's my friend, you know? And he said, oh, no, it's not for me, it's for my friend called Stopper. I'm like, he must be a really wonderful person. And so we formed what I call this alliance now. And something about Stopper the Rhythmica, he's like me in promoting other artists globally. He promotes everyone that he can and helps everyone. And Ghetto Sound is about, you know, bringing a sound about the hardship that people in the so-called capitalism world that are relegated to the bottom of society and just bringing attention and light to the circumstance that they face and why we should be kind to such people and look out for them to make the world a better place.
Absolutely fantastic. Gabe Shulman says, I love this girl.
And Soko the Rhymaker is out of Tanzania. He's
Okay.
out of Arusha. He's from Arusha, a town called Arusha, and he's a rap artist and one of the better ones. He sings in a lot of Swahili, but he's like Burna Boy, he's on the same ilk. And he's got a cool, his rapping is like Snoop, or he's a cool rapper,
I get it.
Soko the Rhymaker. You'll hear him now anyway.
You're right here at Galaxy. Here's Ghetto Sound. I gotta be honest, Vanessa, I've actually added this to my playlist in my car.
You're not the only. They're not the only one. There's another guy in England. I mean, he's got a jingle. Stopper sent him a jingle. I'll get Stopper to send you a jingle as well.
Yeah.
Stopper had to send him his jingle because he was playing it on his ringtone in his phone in the car. He was everywhere like bumping. That Ghetto Sound. I mean, I think we've not seen the end of that Ghetto Sound. It's gonna go. I'm gonna do more work with it because it's a great song.
Absolutely, absolutely. And you know something? I'm excited to take this to India. You know what I mean?
Ooh, the magazine you were telling me about. So how the magazine's gonna go?
I will talk to you about that after we finish.
All right.
Okay?
I'm very excited about that one.
Now, I'm going to tell you, you're going to get a copy of everything we've done today. At the end of this, we'll take a couple of pickies. Barbara's going to put it all into a movie and send it to you. You'll probably get that tomorrow.
I would have fixed myself. If I knew we're going to be taking all pictures.
You know something? Automatically, friends and family are going to love it because it's you, right?
Yeah.
But I tell everybody, that's fine, but show it to somebody you don't like. Now, two reasons. First reason is, A, it's a hell of a boost. It really is. A good boast. But secondly, usually those people are musicians as well, and it puts a fire under their tuchus, and they're getting hold of Barbara going, hey, I got a band! Can I do that? It's a roll-on effect, you know what I mean? So please, share it around, show everybody. Because, we're very proud of the work you do, and we're very, very humbled to meet you, and, very happy.
I'm humbled to be here, and I'm so thankful for the opportunity. And I can see the work that you're doing globally with music in general and reggae. And I'm so happy to be a part of the new things coming and what is existing.
Well, you know something? Cheers forward.
Oh, I love Sister Ches. Sister Ches, I want to big up to her,
Yeah.
when I get back. She's like an angel in the industry. She
Absolutely.
does so much for us. Oh, my God.
Well, believe me, Cheers forward, and I've got to say thank you, Cheers, because she's the lady, the promoter that passed you on to us.
Oh, it was Sister Ches.
So,
She's one of the most hardest working people in the industries that does so much for us,
Exactly. So next time you meet up with her, please say thank you on our behalf as well, won't you?
I'm going to send her a personal thank you because I was going to ask, how did you get the, which one of the global ambassadors, I'd call them, that sent my music to you, and then I want to be so thankful to Barbara, because Barbara was always in communication, seeing that I didn't get my time mixed up and everything. Barbara had to get everything straight.
She's good. She's really good.
She is. So to send a jingle from Stopper, is it DJ Grant? To you?
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM. Now, I had a head bob from Barbara, so I presume whatever you were saying, I'm sorry, I didn't quite hear you at the time.
All righty. I was just saying thank you so much to Barbara Harkins for pioneering this and for getting it all right tonight. And I wanted to say a huge thank you to Sister, as we call her affectionately, our Chessboard, who does so much for artists on a global scale. We cannot thank her enough. I don't know where she gets all the energy from, but she's definitely an angel on earth. Sister Chessboard, a huge thank you to her. And to Barbara as well for connecting everything and connecting the dots. I just want to say enough love and blessings to you. I thank you so much.
Chessboard, I'm a very, very big fan of what she does and very, very grateful of Chessboard. I really, really am. As far as the crew here, we got 100% professionals in the jobs that they do, and I couldn't do my job without each and every one of them.
I just wanted to say there that I thank the entire crew of Galaxy FM for just having a galaxy, for sending out music to the galaxy. And thank all the professionals in the station for the wonderful work that you're doing and that you will continue to do. And may the Most High continue to shine His light on you, that you continue to be a beacon throughout the world. I want to send out a special thank you to all the professionals in the station and to all the fans tuning in today around the world. Continue to help to be a part of a great network. I want to thank you so much for tuning in to you. And I just want to say enough love and respect from artist Venessa McLean. Thank you for having me today.
Absolute pleasure. It really, really is. Just one more question. Will you come back again in the near future for another interview?
Of course. Definitely, because I've got more new music coming out. I am working on an album and several new singles to come out. So I guess, there is more to talk about, or just, global chit-chat, music news. As I say, I will be following the works that you're doing in India and so on, I'm very grateful. I'm very thankful for being a part of this, your journey. And for being, a part of your lighthouse that's shining light. I'm so happy. Thank you so much.
Believe me, it's not really about us. It's about the music. It's about releasing the artist to a country that's never really had the opportunity to hear modern day music the way we put it together. You know what I mean? They've been in Bollywood for 55, 56 years. And unfortunately, the young ones are going now, that's mum and dad's music, dad's granddad's music, you know what I mean? We want westernised music, so we're lucky.
They want what you call world music, because,
yes.
A lot of us younger folk now, we're connected by the internet, and we're part of a global system, and we like to exchange whatever we can, it may be the music, films, food, the world's just a phenomenon now with the spread of the internet and the exchange of culture.
Well, let me tell you, I was around on radio when we had a thing, modern day thing called AM, way back in the day. I witnessed the transition and the, would you believe, the uncertainty a lot of time as we moved into FM. There was a lot of people out there going, oh, it's new technology, what are we going to do? We've got to get new stereos, we've got to do this, got to do that. It all became the norm, you know what I mean? Now,
yeah. Your good old phone can do a whole lot of stuff.
Absolutely. Well, at the moment, Galaxy here is working with two different governments. We're working with the New Zealand government, and we're also working with the Australian government on the developments and whether it's feasible right now to be looking at changing from FM to internet radio.
Alrighty.
Okay. Now we've been doing
I
this.
Like both. I like both.
The thing is, these days,
it's a personal choice for me, where I think you should have one foot in the FM and one on the internet, and have both juggling together. Because I like to be, as an artist, I am on all the nets, everything that comes. I'm still on Skype. I'm on TikTok. You gotta be on everything, because some people just stay on that and don't go on this. So it's going to be on everything. Some people don't. They're not going to get rid of their radios, and I don't see why they should. We like our old radios, in the corner there.
Exactly. People are still playing records. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so,
and they should play what they want to play.
Folks, if you don't know what a record is, it's pre-MP3. Go and check it out. Literally, but the whole deal...
I'm going to be printing some vinyl of my music as well, because some of the disc jockeys want it. so I'm printing some for them.
Well, you better send me one, please.
I will do,
uh,
and all the souvenirs.
You know, I'm an old school DJ. I do it by touch and feel of the record. You know, it just
Yeah.
doesn't work the same when you're pushing buttons.
It's clearer. I think the records are even clearer.
Yeah, absolutely. And I've got to agree with you. If you've got a good Stanton White 500 needle, you're good. You really are. Gosh, that's going back in the day. But I've got to be honest, you know, I'm still very, very partial to what we're doing. What makes us different from the rest of the crowd, and I'm going to be straight up with you, Venessa, is we're not a podcast. We really are a radio station.
A proper radio station.
A proper radio
that's why I
station.
say to you, I would stay with the FM as well, and the internet can always be added to it, because people like the idea of having a proper radio station with all the proper things. We love it.
Exactly. But my problem is this, and I'm going to be straight up with you. With the FM station, we've got to go from trig station to trig station to trig station just to cover the North Island, let alone New Zealand. You know what I mean? It's just got to bounce along. Whereas with the internet, and that only covers New Zealand. That only covers New Zealand. With the internet, we're global. And we're there within minutes, within seconds. You know what I mean?
that is true. A lot of radio stations, they keep both. So the FM does what it does, and then the internet one does what, does more.
Yeah.
So, but each to his own. Some people won't let go of the radio box. So to let go of the FM is to let go those fans, they're going to miss it.
You know, I still know people who listen to AM. I really do. And I support it. Whatever your choice is, it's your choice. Enjoy it.
Yeah.
It really is.
Just tune in.
Yes.
Just being there.
But if you want FM, well, we do FM. We do, through the Bay of Plenty, all that sort of stuff. And join us on the FM, 107 FM. But if you want the internet and you want to be in Canada, do you want to be in Uganda, do you want to be in Essex? Well, you can be as well. And believe me, I see the benefits of both all around the world. And for those of you that have a podcast personally from me, let me tell you, I'm better than you and you know it. I'm a radio station. I'm interactive.
All right. Pick up yourself. Enough love, one love to you.
Absolutely. Venessa, it has been an absolute pleasure to have you on board.
Thank you so much personally, DJ Grant. Special thank you to you. A whole lot of love and blessings to you. I wish you all the success in what you're doing, and I look forward to doing more interviews with you and to be a part of whatever the Galaxy is doing. I'm now officially a Galaxyite.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. Please don't go anywhere. We're just going to have a little chat after this. But for everybody else in the world, join me and Barbara after 5 o'clock in the morning tomorrow morning, through until about 10, for the breakfast show. 110% Galaxy Artists, the best in the world, guaranteed. So, happy radio, everyone. How was